you, or are you gonna stay? Oh, okay, definitely not. Good morning. It's 10:30. I actually need to go home because I want to run, because I want to tan from 12 to 1 because the UV is 9. That is insane. Oh my god, look at my nails. I got them done. Aren't they so cute? Actually, no one's allowed to say candy canes because I showed them to my mom and she went, oh my god, candy canes. And I was like, I'm gonna end my life. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I just finished the Pilates. Oh my god. Not trying to like brag, but when I was leaving, like the Pilates instructor always stands out the front and they'll always be like, oh bye to everyone. I came out and I always will be like, bye, thanks. I said bye, thanks, and she was like, oh bye. She was like, oh, really good job today. She was like, so good. I was like, thanks, queen. Like, either I was really good. You know what it is? I have really weak legs and really weak arms, but my core is so fucking strong and I don't know why and I don't know how. Ow. Maybe it's because I used to only do ab workouts. I don't know. Low key though, my whole life, the one consistent thing I've done is like go for walks and ab workouts. Oh, I got droopy eyes. Literally makes it like I can't see. I don't know what that is about. Oh my god, last night I had my last day of work at my old job. I'm done now. Oh my god. I mean, I'm officially unemployed, which is like not ideal. But I'm still getting a paycheck on Tuesday, so it's fine. Oh, I'm so happy to be done. Oh my god. I'm going for a job trial tomorrow and I'm feeling really optimistic about it. That plane is so close. Like, hi. Hey. Last night was so fun. It was kind of busy. It was Sunday, obviously, and it was supposed to not be that busy. We had like, oh, sorry. Why are you shaking? And then we had like one booking, it was for 16, then we had like a booking for 2. I think the booking was actually for like 17 or something like that, but whatever. But we set up the big back table for like 17, and then they were sitting for a little bit, and then a table came in and was like, table for 10? And I was like, we don't have space for you. No, but we did, and we had to literally rearrange the entire restaurant for that table of 10. And then they kept coming in, and then they were like, oh, we need 2 more chairs on the end. So I'm like, okay, so it's not a table of 10, it's table 12. So what? Like what? And then about 2 minutes later, another massive group comes in. I'm not even joking when I say 2 minutes later. And they're like, table for 16? Yeah, so our entire restaurant was full with these like, because it's not that big in there, with these 3 like fucking 16 people tables. And my eyes are really sore. Look how red they are. Why are my eyes red? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm done there now, so it's fine. But oh, it's such a nice shift. And I got to work with my work bestie, which is so vibes. And I'm really glad that I left on good terms. This is like, oh, I was about to say it's the first job I left on good terms. It's actually not. And it's the first job I've left on good terms where I haven't been like moving away. Because usually I leave a job when I'm moving away. But there's been one other time. No, there's been 2 times where I've left. There's been 2 times where I left.
Y'all already know who I am. My name's Topher.
There's been 2 times where I left jobs not because I was moving, and neither of them I would go back into that establishment ever. It's fine to live in a different state now. Who wants to see what happened to me yesterday at work? So yesterday I didn't drop it actually. I opened the fridge and someone had fucking overstocked the beer. Someone just decided that they were going to put an extra row of beer that wasn't actually even on the rail, but it's fine. I mean, someone else is going to have to do it now anyway because I'm not there anymore. You know, the boss, I don't know if I should say this, the boss actually offered me more money to stay. He's been trying to convince me to stay for like the whole 3 weeks since I said I was going to like quit, and said I'll wait till the manager chick comes back. The final like attempt, he was like, would you stay if I gave you more money? And I was like, no. I said, money doesn't matter to me. Last night I opened the fridge, one of the beer bottles was like half full onto the glass, so I was like, oh, that's fine, I'll open it with this hand, and then with the other hand I'll like reach in and grab it. Pulled it open, went to grab it with my other hand got stuck in the fucking side of the fridge. Beer bottle drops on the floor, smashes, glass goes everywhere. I'm so lucky I didn't get glass like cutting my face or in my eyes, but it did cut my arm. And it doesn't look that bad, but like, you know when you get cut with like glass or like a razor, you know when you cut yourself and you're shaving it, it's like not that deep, but it just doesn't stop bleeding because there's something about those really, really sharp things that just like slices through. And then it kind of hurts as well, it kind of stings. I think I've also got, one of the chefs drew this on me. Oh, yeah, you can see it. It's a smiley face. And there was a love heart, but I scrubbed it off. I'm gonna go home now because I want to run real quick before I get too hungry. Because if I eat a full meal, my stomach like can't digest. So if I eat a full meal, I won't be able to go for a run until way later, and I don't want to do that later. Don't mind how red my face is. I just got back from my run. Well, this is actually my lunch. I did eat breakfast before Pilates. Oh, this is tunacado toast. I'll show you how to make it one day. Not today, but I made this yesterday and it's perfect. I mean, I'm running a bit low on sauerkraut, so it looks a bit sad on the sauerkraut department. Welcome to my kitchen. It's the next day. It's coffee time. I have been without my coffee for like, actually not that long. It's been like 3 days. But, I've just been loving my coffees lately because I was drinking black coffee for like ages. And don't get me wrong, I do love black coffee, like genuinely. I've been making iced almond lattes again. And just really enjoying it. My hair is so silly at the moment. I literally had a massive crash out last night because I was like, I don't know what to do with it. This is the only almond milk I like. There's so many almond milks. This is the only one I like. This is the only almond milk I will ever use. It just tastes better. Oh, she's so sexy. Been without my coffee for like, I know like 3 days, but that's just a long time. My coffees have been really delightful lately, so I'm so excited for this. So I made tunacado toast yesterday, obviously, and I was raving on about how good it is, and I said I'll show you. So let's go a little cooking with me, shall we? Oh my god. Oh, you're kidding. Look what I've just done. What do I need? So I bought this tomato yesterday, and it's already like weird and wrinkly and fogged, so avocado. First things first. Oh, I keep my bread in the freezer. Life hack if you live on your own. Put your bread in the freezer. I like would never ever go through a whole loaf of bread like on my own before it goes moldy. And then I know some people put it in the fridge. I don't actually like bread, especially because it's gluten-free bread. I only like toast. So keep it in the freezer. You can put it straight into the toaster and it toasts up just like normal. Tuna. I just wanted spring water. I'm really hoping these are the flakes and not the chunks. If this is the chunks, I might kill myself. So here's the reveal. I didn't actually read it properly. Oh my god, no, it's the flakes. Thank god. That was about to be a disaster. Looks like cat food. We're going to slice this open. I'm really concerned for how. Oh, I think this outfit might be off. Oh, yeah, she's a little bit black. My hair's just a bit fucked because I dyed it red earlier this year and I really liked the red. I think the red was really cute, but it was only fun for a little bit and then I was like, no, I miss being blonde. It's like I just feel blonde in my soul. Like, I literally have like an emotional connection to blonde. I can't even describe it. I'm gonna cut up some tomato. I always salt and pepper the tomatoes, even though there's already salt and pepper in the avo, because it just makes such a difference to the flavor. I also fucking love pepper. I don't know what it is, but I'm so obsessed with pepper. It's really funny because my old housemate, she also actually developed a pepper obsession last year, so I don't know, it was something in the air of our apartment. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is genuinely one of my favorite foods. Like, it's so good. I don't understand how it's so good. My hair looks really goofy. I think I'm gonna cut my hair. I should wait till my roommate's up this weekend, or my old housemate. I still call her that, but she's just one of my best friends. But she's a hairdresser. I also got my first gig in Sydney on Saturday. Bread, toasted. Don't want it to go too toasted, especially because it's gluten-free toasted. If you know, you know. I'm kind of running low on avo because that avo was like a bit fucked. Oh, I'm running really low actually. Damn, that's a really thick bit too. Oh, this is the bum. It's the bum of the bread. I'll eat the bum of the bread. Why the fuck would I waste it? It's like a waste of money. If you're throwing away the edge of the bread, fucking grow up. It's the same vibe as cutting off the crust. Like, what are you doing? People who don't eat the crust of their pizza, what's wrong with you? Now I get the tuna. Oh, I kind of like stuck it together. I pushed it too hard. Oh my god. Don't smell it. It smells really bad. What the fuck? Why am I actually crying? That was really bad. Half tin of tuna on each piece. It's also really good because I'm not weird about protein. Like, I don't really believe in like protein powder and whatnot, but I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, oh, I literally didn't eat a single thing of protein at all today. So I'm trying to make more of a conscious effort. Tuna's really good for it because it's such like a lean sauce. It's like basically pure protein. Like how many grams of protein do we think are in this? 15. Like that tin is 15 grams of protein. So there you go. This meal has 15 grams of protein. I don't even know if that's good, to be honest. Tomatoes on top of that. What the fuck? This tuna smells really bad. The other tins haven't smelled like this. I'm kind of like, might gag. Oh, it smells really bad. It smells really fishy. I really hope it doesn't taste that fishy because I have this thing where it's like, for some reason, I don't like fish at all. Like, I fucking hate fish. I fucking hate fish, but I like tinned tuna, sauerkraut. On top, of course, I do a bit of a hefty amount because I do really like sauerkraut. Oh my god, it looks so sexy. This is like literally my dream food. I hyperfixate on food, so I will be eating this every single morning for the next 3 months. If you're ever like wondering, it's like breakfast time, you're like, I wonder what Tally's having for breakfast. This. It'll be this. Oh, well, this sea moss ages ago. I've been really bad at taking it, so let's just have a nice bite. Swallow it like it's a tablet, so. Perfect. Sriracha. I only discovered sriracha when I moved here because I bought a bottle for the first time. But for some reason I was kind of scared of it. I was like, fuck, it's gonna be so spicy. It's literally not spicy at all. It just tastes like chilies and I love spicy food. I love spicy food, so I don't know why I thought I wouldn't like it, but it's delicious. And this is her time. Oh my god. Everyone literally has to try this right now because when I say it's the best meal, it literally is. I'm gonna enjoy this now and I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I can't eat unless there's someone like talking to me. A fucking tomato just fucking fell off. Oh, I'm literally so annoyed. Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. Everything's fucking covered in sriracha and sauerkraut juice. That low-key, like, as much as I love those foods, that kind of is gross. A little bit of lemon juice, so yummy. Okay, we're back in this fuck-ass setup, so you already know what's happening. We're gonna get ready. I had so much stuff to do yesterday, and I didn't do any of it. I really don't want to talk about it because I'm actually really fucking annoyed. Anyway. Do you want to hear a story? I need to go to a tire shop. Ooh, sorry. Oh my god. Acid reflux hasn't been going away. Oh, speaking of, my doctor's clinic called me yesterday and then I didn't pick up because I was in the shower. And then I came out and there was a voicemail left and it was like, hi, you need to call us because your doctor's requested to book an appointment with you. I forgot to call them, of course, because I forget to do everything, obviously. I got a message this morning from them that was like, please ring this medical center. You need to book an appointment. I still haven't done that. I'll do that shortly. But also, I don't know what I'm gonna need to fucking book an appointment for. But I also don't want to book an appointment because I don't fucking have the funds for that right now. Like, girl. All of my concealers are fucking pissed me off at the moment, but I like this one for like lighter day makeup and it makes it look like more cohesive with the rest of my face. Like, I'm not trying to make it look like lighter, I'm just trying to make it look not dark purple. I already look more awake. I don't remember what I was saying at all. Oh yeah, I have to go to a tire shop because the other day I fucking had a flat tire. It was actually really embarrassing. I woke up in the morning and I was driving to Pilates. When I was driving, I was like, she kind of feels a bit clunky, but that's fine, that's fine. And then as I'm driving, I kind of start hearing a noise and I have my music, like when I drive, I have my music probably, because I think it's illegal to have your music too loud. I'm probably not driving okay, but I have my music rather loud, but I could hear something. Hearing it over my music means it must have been pretty fucking loud. So I turned my music down for a second and then I would stop to the light and I was like, I can't hear anything. But as soon as I started driving, it was kind of like it was, she was definitely making noises. So I was like, okay, that's a bit weird, but she was still driving fine. The only thing that was different was when I would take my foot off the accelerator, it would like slow down a lot quicker than like usual, but she was still steering fine, everything was fine. I was like, fuck it, I'm still going to Pilates. Like, I'm not about to be late for Pilates and pay this fucking cancellation fee just to pull over because there's might be something wrong with my car. Like, she's driving fine. I looked at my dashboard, there was no like lights or anything on, so I was like, she must be fine. So I just turned my music up so I couldn't hear it, which was great. And then the road I have to drive down to get to my Pilates studio was like low-key a main road, and then I'm driving down it and everyone's looking at me. Everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, oh fuck, they can hear the noise too. I'm like, fuck, this isn't just a noise that I can hear, like everyone can hear. And there's a lot of like pedestrian crossings on this road, and I stopped at one of the pedestrian crossings, and this guy came up to my fucking window and tapped on it, and I had to turn down my music and roll down the window, and I was like, hey. He was like, you've got a flat tire. And I was like, awesome. I literally went, oh. And he was like, yeah. I was like, thanks. Rolled up my window and still drove to Pilates. I was nearly there. I was just like, fuck it, I'll just have to deal with this after class, it's fine. After class, I was like sitting next to my car and I was on the phone with my dad, and I was like, I don't know what to do. He was like, you need to change the tire. I was like, girl, I'll be so fucking real, I'm not changing a tire. I was gonna call out like the NRMA, but I'm not a member because I'm an idiot. Why does this always happen? These two girls who were literally in my Pilates class ended up walking past me, and I was sitting literally on the grass next to my car. I was completely fine. I wasn't crying or anything, but it was just so obvious that my tire was flat because I was sitting like next to it and you could see it, and it was like flat to the floor. Like my tire was like flat to the ground. And they were like, you okay? And I was like on the phone with my dad, and I was like, ah. And they were like, do you need us to help you? And I was like, ah. And then I started crying. Of course. These two girls ended up, bless them, I literally owe them my life, but they ended up helping me change my tire because they knew how to do it, and they taught me how to do it, which is good because now I know how to do it, I guess. Did I put on too much of that? Yes. Oh my god. Am I look okay on camera? I look so blushed in fucking real life. That's actually not okay. What was I saying? Now I have like the spare tire on my car, but I need to go get my old tire fixed. Dad reckons that they can just repair my old tire and then they will put it on for me, which is nice. Aww. If possible, I would like to avoid ever having to change my tire again. I also want to go to Chemist Warehouse because I need to buy new knee tape, and I want to buy some protein. Can you tell I've just discovered I am not eating enough protein? I want to buy, you can buy like protein powder, but protein water powder, because I'm like, what the fuck am I going to put protein powder in? Like vanilla or like chocolate protein powder, what the fuck am I going to put that in? Whereas if it's like a drink, I'll drink it because I love beverages. I'm such a beverage girly. I want to find one, but I obviously need to find a plant-based one because I am allergic to dairy. Also, interesting, I thought I was allergic. If you're like, why are you eating fish? Because if you know me, I've said I'm allergic to fish for the past year and a half, because when I was eating fish, I tried to start eating tuna again last year because I went vegetarian. I think I've already told this story, but I've been vegetarian since I was 14, and then I started eating chicken again because I really like chicken. But then I've kind of always been on off with chicken. And then last year I got the chicken ick again, and I was like, fuck, you know what I actually really like? Because I hate. I don't like meat. That's why I stopped eating it. There were so many meals that I discovered that I actually do like once I went vegetarian. Like, for example, I thought I hated dumplings. I thought I hated pizza. But no, I just hate like the meat on those things, because now I love dumplings. Like, I love a veggie dumpling. I love like pizza with just like a bunch of like vegetables and stuff on it. Because I literally like just don't like meat. That was the same thing was like, I didn't really like pasta and stuff like that with like meat-based sauces, but I love pasta now. I haven't had pasta in ages. Maybe I should cook some pasta soon. What was the point of me speaking? I tried to start eating fish last year, and then my face was getting these like rashes, especially like dry, like under my eyebrows and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? This was like during summer. This was like last probably February, and I equated it to the fish because I was like, oh, that's the only thing that's changed. And then I was like, okay, I must be allergic to fish. And I was like, fuck, you know what? It could have been the it could have been the sunscreen. Oh my god, sorry, my brain is really in struggle town this morning. Should I put mascara on? Why do I kind of not want to? Sorry, I get droopy eyes, and then I always stick my fingers in my eye, and I always just do it on camera, and then I'm watching these back editing it, and I'm like, can you stop putting your fucking fingers in your eyes? Sorry, it's disgusting. Can't remember if I finished that story or not, but basically I can eat tuna. I've been eating it for the past week and I really enjoy it. So that was the moral of that story. Anyway, let's go. We need to go to the tyre shop. We need to go to Chemist Warehouse. Is there anywhere else we need to go? I don't think so, but I also need to, there's a bunch of clothes. I'm literally staring at it right now. I'm not going to show you because it's actually a big pile, but there's a bunch of clothes I need to fold that I should have just fucking done yesterday, but I didn't. I have a job trial tonight, so these are the only things I need to do today, and I just really want to fucking get them done. Oh, and I need to ring the doctors. Okay, my room is a mess. We're gonna clean it today. But I'm just wearing this, jeans, and a little red top because I just love the color red, and then thongs. But my fucking toes are cooked, mate. My hair is just not giving, so we're just not looking at it. Put some rings on. I'm not going to put on mascara, I'm just going to put it on later, I've decided. Actually, who wants to know something exciting? I am shooting for something on Friday. It is just a student film, but good for the portfolio. And I've actually never shot for anything, so I'm excited. I got the script sent through yesterday. And then on Friday we'll be going and shooting, and it'll be my first like actual like acting gig. What the hell? Like, I know it's so minor, but it's just exciting. It's literally the very last of this spray. I fucking love this spray. I just love smelling like I literally like live in a lolly shop, you know? And this is my actual perfume that I've been using for a while. I really, really like this. It's the Glossier You, but I think this one's called Rev or Reve. I don't know. It might be French. I'm not entirely sure. It looks so bizarre without mascara on, but I don't know, we're embracing it, I suppose. I'm also scared that the tire people are going to try and rip me off because it's like a known fact that a lot of mechanics and like car places will try and rip young girls off because they know that we don't know anything about cars. So I spoke to my dad yesterday and I was like, how much should it cost? Because I'm going to say to them, this is how much my dad said it should cost. Don't fucking rip me off. I don't know why I chose to wear these fucking shoes because they're not good for walking in. I bought a pair of Archies yesterday, so like proper thongs, and they'll be better for walking in, but in the meantime I should have worn any other shoes because these are not very good to walk in. I know I said I'd only go to Chemist Warehouse, but then I remembered I had a beauty lip to pick up. So obviously we went and got that, and I've been wanting to get a new Honey Chubby Streak. My face looks like dirty, I don't know. I've clearly done a really bad job on my makeup. I don't know why I look like that. Oh my god, this is not good. This is like wonky as hell. We're just gonna have to deal with it because this is the best setup I've got apparently. We're at the tyre shop, but we're really quickly gonna do a little beauty leap unboxing. I don't know if I like this blush. Is it the blush? Why do I look like dirty? What the hell? My face just looks dirty. Anyway, beauty leap. I am level 3. Which is bad because that means I spend a lot of money at makeup. Let's see, what have we got? Oh my god! What the hell? This is a really good one. There's like a whole ass, what is this? Wrinkle defying day cream. I definitely need this. I will try this under my eyes actually if it's not too heavy. That's like quite big though, is it not? Anyway, so that from Kors? I don't fucking know. Then, ooh, Naked Sundays Water Gel Serum SPF 50. I love me. I think it's just like a sunscreen, except like a face sunscreen, except different. I don't know if this is chemical or if this is chemical I won't be using it. What is this? Black pepper. Oh, it's a perfume. Black pepper scent? Wait, by who? Comme des Garcons? Comme des Garcons? I don't know. Okay, let's smell her. I feel like I'm not gonna like this because we all just heard me rave on about how much I love sweet scents. And this is called black pepper. Wait, it literally smells exactly like pepper. Hello? It literally just smells like pepper. I kind of like it. It smells exactly like pepper. That's so weird. Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. There's always these in my loops. I never use them. It's really bright, so I'm going to need to put these back on. And then the last thing is Pure Canvas Primer by Laura Mercier. And that's actually not a bad size. I love Laura Mercier. I think that all of their products are really good. And I actually am about to run out of my primer, so I'll use this Hey, I'm actually not mad at that box. That's a pretty good Beauty Loop box because sometimes they're just like rip-offs, but there's actually a considerable amount of stuff in there and the size of it is not bad. Anyway, let's go into the tire shop now. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if you're just supposed to drive into like the garage. So I parked a bit down the street and I'm gonna walk in and be like, hey, I need y'all to fix my tire. And they're gonna be like, where's your car? And I'm gonna be like, okay, get it, but I don't know, I just feel weird, but wish me luck. I'm gonna go speak to them now. Yeah, I'm a fucking dickhead. The guy was like, where's the car? He was like, can you come park it in the fucking thing? I was like, yeah, sorry. Hi, it's me from the future. This next clip has no context and I start talking about things that I spoke about, but I deleted everything that was filmed before this that was in between because I just hated the energy I was giving. I was just like not having a good couple of days and the energy was just really not good and I was just like very hateful. So I just thought I'd get rid of that, but that's why this next bit has no context and I keep talking about things that like I said or was saying or talking about, but they don't actually exist. Well, they did exist, but you just don't get to see it because it's a secret. It's a little bit later, like I said it would be. It's 2:45. I'm just doing, I don't know if I said this, but I'm being in a student film on Friday and I'm really excited because I've never actually done anything in front of the camera. Even though this is like really small, it's still first thing and it's good to have stuff for the showreel and whatnot. So I am just learning my sides for that now. It's Wednesday. God. Obviously this is being shot on Friday, so I've also had to cancel my Pilates class for Friday, but that's fine because the Pilates instructor today anyway was like, I think you should take a day off. Well, she said, she didn't say that, she said, you know, it's okay to take a day off. And I was like, I have to be at this university at like 10 AM and my Pilates class is at 9:30, so obviously that's not gonna work, but we're gonna start getting ready for dinner soon. Also, I bought this new tank yesterday from Supreme and it's just like so comfy. I really do like it, so I would highly recommend. They're really good, and it's actually like thick, whereas like I've owned light colored tanks before and usually you can see through, and we're not trying to have that here. That's for a different day, definitely not for today. Literally every time I film these videos are the exact same. It's me doing fuck all and then me getting ready, so I hope you're enjoying. I am getting ready for dinner now. I looked at the time and I realized that I should have started getting ready about 20 minutes ago, but that is fine. We will just start getting ready now. I bought a new Clinique chubby stick yesterday. I'm also switching back to my summer shade of the Flawless filter. Skin's getting a little bit darker, and also because I ran out of my winter one, so it was actually pretty good timing, to be honest. Because like this is a pretty good shade, especially because it's sheer. Maybe it's a little bit too dark for me, but once it gets like blended out, it's literally fine. I didn't update you after my call with my sister. It was fine. I'm fine. Like, I got a little bit upset, but I can't really get into it, so it's fine. I think I kind of like did all my crying and stuff yesterday, so I was kind of like, ain't got no tears left to cry. This is one of my favorite makeup products of all time, but I ran out of it a while ago and I didn't buy a new one. I haven't bought a new one in ages because I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury contour one, and I do really like the Charlotte Tilbury contour one. I can never decide which one I like better. I really like both. I decided to buy a new Clinique chubby stick. This is my favorite. I've also just booked in an appointment for something very exciting but very, very scary. I'm not going to detail it, but you'll find out soon. Kind of shitting myself, but I'm just not going to think about it because what the fuck. Anyway. Oh my god, gorge. Oh my god. I will show you why I love this thing so fucking much. I just want to show you how easily this thing blends out. It's literally stunning. You ready? I didn't really wet this properly. Hello, like that is blending so beautifully. Oh my god, yeah, I fucking love this product. Sorry, I need to stop swearing. I've been really swearing a lot lately. I've had a really like social day over the phone. Like I literally this morning after my Pilates class was on call with my best friend for like an hour and a half, and then I was on call with someone else for like an hour, and then I was on call with my sister for like an hour. Then my mum rang me and she just wanted to ask about my job trial. Oh, did I even talk about that? I got a new job. I think I started talking about this, but I don't really remember. But I had the trial last night, but yeah, it was fucking cool. It's cool because it's like, it's been a long time. I've been in hospitality since I was 14, but it's been a long time. See how easily that blended? I've been in hospitality for like fucking so long, like over 5 years. Because I'm 19, that's a long time. This is the first time I'm working in a long time. This is the first time in a long time that I'm working in like a new hospitality of why do I always have like acid reflux? Please help me. First time in a long time that I'm working in like a new hospitality like industry, because I've worked in cafes, I've worked in restaurants, and this is my first time working in like a bar, but I really like it, so that's cool. I'm really struggling with my concealers. I'm yet to find a concealer I like, and I just don't know if I ever will find one. But anyway, for now we're using the Tower 28. I don't know what shade this is. I don't think it's my shade. I just don't understand how you find like, oh no, this low-key is my shade, because it like, or is concealer supposed to be lighter than that? I feel like concealer should be that shade. I feel like that's right. Tonight we're going out for dinner, but the girl who I initially met up with can't go, so it's just me and those other two girls that I met on the boat. But I feel like it's good because it's kind of like, obviously I would love for her to be there. I love Izzy, but it's kind of like I won't feel as like that I'm like just Izzy's friend and then I'm just like tagging along, do you know what I mean? Because if I'm hanging out with them individually, then it's like they actually want to hang out with me, you know what I mean? I don't know, but anyway, we are going to Toddy's because Cole's basic, but apparently Carmen's never been, which I'm like, how have you never been? To be fair, I don't actually know how long she's been in Sydney for. This is really risky to do over my fucking white chair, but let's get some of this out. Who knows what I'll be able to eat on the menu, but I will figure it out. Obviously, I always figure it out. I actually haven't looked at the menu yet, which is really like brave of me, because I always look at menus before I go to places. Although I don't imagine the menu's much different than like the Toddy's in Bondi. And I went to the Toddy's in Bondi like a month ago or something. No, a bit over, but still. NARS blush for now until I get too tan for it, because during like summer when I get really tan, the NARS blush stops showing up on me because it's too light. Like, not to be like, I'm just so tan, but it does. So then I have to switch over to my rare blush, which is obviously very pigmented. But until that day, I also look so pale on camera, but I actually look like pretty tanned in real life. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I actually need to check the weather. Hey Google, what's the weather in the Sydney CBD? Amazing chat, Google. That was fucking sensational.
Currently in the Sydney Central Biz 26 and a low of 17.
It's only 24. What the fuck am I gonna wear? Potentially a cardigan, but the last time I saw these girls wearing a cardigan, I was like, fuck, I can't just be a cardigan bitch. But I low-key like am. I love cardigans. I'm working tomorrow night, and then I'm working Friday night, and I'm gigging Saturday night. And Lydia's coming up Saturday. And then I also invited this group of friends to my gig on Saturday, and most of them are coming except Carmen's in Melbourne, so she's not coming. But that is fine, because I literally asked so last minute anyway. And I literally sent a message to the group chat. I was like, I know it's like a long shot because it's a bit of a trek and it's like kind of late notice, but would any of y'all like to come to my gig? And literally Liv replied immediately and was like, yes, we're coming. And they also invited some other people who were at the boat party who I got on with really well, so it'll be fun vibes, and it'll be nice for Lydia to meet my friends here. And I think they'll all love her because they're obviously British and Lydia's Scottish, so I don't know. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they'll get along, but I feel like it will. Me and Izzy were talking about this like the first time we met up, but like I feel like, well, I'm not even I'm not even fucking British. Like, I don't know why I speak like I am. They just kind of were like drawn to the other British people here because they're like, oh, like you're British, like you already have something in common kind of thing, you know what I mean? I don't know why I tend to get on with like British and like UK people really like well. I think they're just like more welcoming. They have like such a similar humor to like their country Australian humor, which is obviously where I'm from, so I just tend to like get on with them really well. I have still not cleaned my room. I really don't want to talk about it because I will get very upset. I have a lot of things to do and it's really getting on top of me. I'm really fucking struggling right now to do things and it's really fucking frustrating. But now my top priority is this film that's on Friday, and then I also need to do some things for my gig. Fuck, what day is it? I just have a lot of things to do and I can do them, I just can't. I don't even want to talk about it, but I'm feeling good socially right now, as in like I'm not like feeling a bit shit because I haven't been able to speak to anyone or anything, because I've been like speaking to people all day and I'm about to go hang out with some friends, so like I feel okay in that way. I've just got a few things going on at the moment that are just a bit shit. It's really struggling to get things done at the moment, which is so entirely frustrating. If you know me, oh my god, if you know me, you know that that is something that I do struggle with, things that I have to do and that I really want to do, but I just like, I've spoken about this so much, so I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. But literally don't even tell me because I fucking know this is what I'm wearing, by the way. It's like a corset, jeans, these shoes, and I brought a jacket because I feel like it might be cold later too. I'm the worst fucking person in the world. It's literally 4:50 right now. We're meeting at Toddy's at like 5:30 and it's gonna take me like an hour to get there. Hello, how are we? The last time you saw me was a couple of days ago now. I think it was before I was going out to dinner. I just really didn't like the vibes that I was giving in the last couple of days, and especially yesterday. I've just had a very interesting week, to say the least. It's been a little bit emotionally turbulent. I just didn't want to like come back and be filming when I felt a bit shit, because I just feel like it's boring and it's like a bit shit for people to have to watch like when I'm in a bad mood. I'm feeling a lot better today. Today is one of my best friend's birthdays and she is coming down to visit me tomorrow, so I'm gonna like pick her up from the airport and stuff. I've also got my first Sydney gig tomorrow, so I've got a few things I need to do today. I'm just currently cleaning my room. I did find protein water the other day. That's actually what I'm drinking now. This one's a berry flavored one. Oh, it's Friday. I told you guys that I had a shoot for something on Friday, but I got a message yesterday that I've had to change the shooting date to next week, so that is being shot next week now. But I actually think it was a bit of a blessing in disguise because I do have a lot to do today. I was also supposed to run yesterday, but I wasn't really feeling the best. I also went to Pilates yesterday again, and I had the same instructor, the one who was like super nice to me, and then I spoke to her the next day. It was after a really hard class. She was like, you know, it's good to have a day off, and I was like, yeah, I know. And then I went into Pilates the next morning. I didn't realize she had my class, but she had my class, and I literally felt like a little kid. Like I felt like when I walked in, I was like, oh hey, like I felt like she was like, girl, you need to like fucking have a day off. But I'd already cancelled my Pilates class for today because I thought I was going to be shooting this morning, and then I wasn't. But yeah, my legs were so sore yesterday and I wasn't in a very good mood. I also ended up having to go to the doctor and get some tests and different stuff done. I need to set up and have a run of my music gear because obviously I need to use that tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous because I've been doing gigs since I was 14, so I've been doing them for like so long now. Oh my god, because I'm nearly 20. Wow, I've been doing gigs for so long. It's my first gig that my dad won't be there, so I am a little bit nervous, to be honest, because I have to like sell myself up, but it's good because my old housemate's gonna be here. I can ask her to... This is just not going well, is it? Give me 1 second. Holy ow. Holy moly. See, this is what I'm saying when I say I have to breathe this. My thirds every day. Sorry, that's really bad. I need to stop cracking my neck. I did it the other day. I was at the doctor's office and he looks at me and he goes, don't do that. I need to go to Bunnings and I need to buy... Fuck Bunnings, oh my god. Buy a little trolley to put my speakers and stuff on so I can take them into the venue tomorrow. And then I am going to work later. Also, I've been wearing this same fucking tank literally since I bought it, but because I haven't left the house in it, and it's just like, I just love it. It's just the perfect tank, you know? Because our time is short, and this is our thing. That was just a couple of clips from my gig on Saturday night, which was really fun. It is now Thursday, or it's about to be Thursday. That is the end of this vlog. I know it was it's a really long video, and it's also just a lot of me talking, but obviously that's why we're here. I'm sorry this video was probably very boring. It was just like me talking and not doing anything, but did we expect anything else? Did we expect anything revolutionary? I think not. I will see you on Saturday, and stay tuned for that.